welcome back to another Wuthering Waves event vlog. This time I went to WuWa's second anniversary festival in Japan held at Makuhari Messe in Chiba. This was my first time traveling outside of Tokyo to attend a WuWa event, and because the commute was like 2 hours for me, I woke up around 6 AM on both days to make sure I could line up in time for the event. I sadly lost the lottery for premium tickets, but I was able to get regular tickets for both days, so I managed to take lots of footage. Now let me share my experience with you. So first, after arriving at Kaihin Makuhari Station, I was immediately greeted with this advertisement for the event. The event was super crowded, and I had to line up for another 2 hours just to get in, but it made me happy seeing how far WuWa has come. I will say, it's kinda diabolical that the first thing you get greeted with after entering the event hall is a row of cutouts featuring the characters you've probably lost your 50-50 to. One of the coolest things at this event was a life-size statue of the game's opening screen, featuring male and female Rover. And the other coolest thing was definitely this massive extra strider display hanging in the air. Its presence was insane. I think you can probably feel the aura just from this video. There was also this beautiful display featuring Aemeath and this location from the version 3.1 story. Cosplayers would also sometimes show up here, which was really cool to see. There was also a stage where mascots and attendees who are in cosplay often gathered around. Look! It's Aemeath mascot! She came up super close to me and even hit me. I can die happy now. Oh yeah, this Aemeath mascot was super violent for some reason and kept hitting Sigrika's cutout. The biggest highlight for me was definitely seeing Aemeath mascot completely beat up Cristoforo. I felt bad for this cosplayer, but man, seeing our daughter beat up Cristoforo on our behalf felt so satisfying. I got to see so many lovely cosplayers at this event, and I couldn't be happier. Not only were there attendees dressed in cosplay, but as always, there were also professional cosplayers hired for this event. I was so impressed with this prop that the Phoebe cosplayer had because it had this cool light effect that mirrored her Verzin's liberation. Also, this Fenrico cosplayer absolutely killed it. I also got to see Hiyuki and Denia cosplayers in both their regular outfits and their special dress look unique to this event. I love the formal dress and suit look they went with for this event. If only we could have these outfits as in-game skins. There was a board where you could vote for your favorite character. Look, I have multiple Oshis in WuWa, but since I could only pick one character, I had to give my vote to Denia. As always, there was also a wall where you can leave your own message. I found a cute little Phoebe Chippy. Here's my message. Shameless self-promo, but look, it's a tradition for me now. What a journey it has been with Wuthering Waves for the past 2 years. As a day 1 player, I'm so happy to see how far the game has come. As always, there was a gacha machine where you can roll for a mystery gift. I got a clear file featuring the festival key visual. Now let me show you the minigames. First up is the Cube Race. I got to race with Aemeath Cube, but because I was filming a video, I didn't do a good job and couldn't win the race. Next is a game where you have to try and find 3 pairs. Yes, this is me. And this is me on day 2. Shout out to the staff for helping me film on both days. Next is the paper plane game. As you can see, a lot of paper planes were flown. You can stamp and fold your own plane for this game, and I actually had a photo of me taken by staff that ended up on the official WuWa website. Here's some footage of me flying my paper plane. You can't really see where my plane went, but basically I didn't do a good job. But my teammates did, so I got the free sticker bonus. Next is this Chisa minigame. You basically have to get to the bottom without falling too far or being cut off the screen, but I was filming while trying to play, so I wasn't able to clear it. After playing the games, I was getting a bit tired, so it was time to head over to the resting area. I was also feeling a bit hungry, so it was time to grab some pizza from the Pizza Lot X WuWa Collab. Yes, they had a food truck at this event and special packaging for each pizza slice. I ordered a seafood pizza and pizza tropical. Yeah, Cartethia and Phoebe's favorite, am I right? Haha. And I also got myself some Denia water, as well as a Denia cookie. After eating, I headed back to the cosplay stage and I managed to catch Luke and Rover. God, they look so good next to each other. In another area, I got Phoebe and Cartethia again. They're so cute. Just don't let them know I just had pizza tropical. I also managed to catch Chisa, Lene, Monia, and Aemeath on stage. This Aemeath cosplayer is one of my favorite cosplayers, and she's so adorable. I'm so happy I got to see her Aemeath. Next, I got to see Denia, Sigrika, and Nivora on stage. Sigrika is so cute. And this Nivora cosplayer was insanely talented. You can tell when she turns on the switch and literally embodies the GA. There were so many cosplayers at this event, and they all looked absolutely amazing. There was also a parade where all the cosplayers come through, and I got to see so many cosplays of my favorite characters. This Denia cosplayer is so cute! I wasn't able to get premium tickets, so I had to watch the stage performances from far away, but I really enjoyed the Seiyu talk show, and the cosplayers even did the dance from Sigrika's EP. I enjoyed the performances in the resting area while waving my Denia pen light with all the artists and streamer friends I got to meet at this event. This event was also my first time meeting male and female Rover mascots. Rover looks a little derpy and it's kind of adorable. Rover, on the other hand, looked super smug and I absolutely love it. I also got to see Galverna mascot versus Clangbang. But my favorite mascot still has to be the Aemeath mascot. Oh, how I wish that was me she was hitting. She was such a menace, she literally stole the luggage of the guy in front of me. And then started playing around with the poor guy's luggage. Denia mascot was also amazing. I especially love how smug she is and how she laughs like a villainess. She's so cute! Speaking of Denia, there was an amazing artist who did a live drawing of Denia and Hiyuki during this event. So incredibly talented. There was also a special stage where attendees could challenge each other to see who can pull the most 5 stars without losing their 50-50. And I swear this was rigged because everyone was getting so lucky. I wish this was me when I wrote for S6 Denia. This was also the stage where the hologram competition was held. I didn't have the courage to go fight up there, but it was really fun hyping up the participants with the crowd. I also really enjoyed the DJ performance featuring the mascots. Look at Camellia mascot go! Hiyuki mascot is so adorable. I wish I could have seen her up close. The cosplayers also all had a special appearance on stage, and I was so impressed by how expressive they are. I mean, just look at this Denia cosplayer. This Hiyuki cosplayer was so beautiful. I wish I had won the lottery for premium tickets so I could have had a seat to watch everything from up close, but I'm really glad they had a special screen showing what's happening on stage so I could at least enjoy the performances even without a seat. Huge shout out to all the cosplayers for their amazing performance during WuWa. Overall, this was an amazing event, but I will say, as a regular ticket attendee, it was a bit rough having to line up for so long despite arriving early at the event. By the time us regular attendees stepped into the hall, most of the merchandise and anime cafe were already completely sold out. But I still ordered some leftover merch because I really wanted the Tokuten, and I got Luke and Denia, so I'm very happy. I believe that Wuthering Waves will only get bigger and better from here on out, and I hope that when it's time for WuWa's 3rd anniversary, we'll get to celebrate at an even bigger venue. Until then, I'll continue to enjoy the game, both as a fan and as a Wuthering Waves content creator. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Until then, bye-bye Lahairoi! Now it's time to head home and look at all the merch I bought from this event. I got incredibly lucky and pulled the Denia penlight on day 1 and Aemeath penlight on day 2. Huge shout out to my good friend Yuna who had premium tickets because if she didn't help me order merch early, I would have not gotten half of the things you see here. I had to pre-order Shorekeeper's one, but I'm so glad I was able to get the music boxes. Here's what you get as a ticket bonus with the penlight. And here's an Aemeath fan that Nekobayashi-san traded with me. I also received this cute Aemeath postcard from Avocado-san and many more things from other WuWa creators. I was able to hang out with so many WuWa creators during this event and everyone was so incredibly kind and fun to talk to. Shout out to Ryuko-sensei for introducing me to so many JP WuWa creators like Yuka-san, Nemu-san, Inoji-san, Nana-san, Seira-san, Zetsu-san, and many more. Also, shout out to Zetsu-san for treating like 16 of us to dinner on day 1. He really is the GOAT. I hope I'll get to see all the creators I met over this weekend again at the next WuWa event. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I'm a trilingual voice actress and VTuber fluent in English, Japanese, and Mandarin Chinese, and I stream Wuthering Waves on my channel. I make vlogs of WuWa events in Japan and also make covers of WuWa songs, so please consider subscribing to my channel and checking out some of my other content. I hope to see you in another video or live stream in the future. それでは、またねー!